Hello everyone, and welcome back to Bible study here at St Pauls United Church of Christ. My name is Reverend Peter Haskins, and I welcome you to this Bible study. I am here in St Pauls United Church of Christ in Menomonee Falls, Wisconsin, and ready for a little bit of an adventure into the book of John, Gospel of John. So we're going to start something new, and I'll welcome you to this. This will be just a short little introduction to John and the last of the Gospels, the non-synoptic Gospel. The other Gospels are connected to Mark and to the Q source, but John is all by itself, and a little bit of a debate when it was written, but it was definitely... well, not definitely, but it was most likely the last of the Gospels to be written, and is connected with the other 4 books within the New Testament, this Johannite school that they had. So, very rich tradition here, and this is really connected to the Apostle John, so the one whom Jesus loved. So, I'm going to read just a little bit here, and then I want to introduce you to some of the ideas about logos. We're just going to relax here and kind of get into this. So I'm excited about this, and we're going to just consistently address these issues of spirituality, meditation, different things that we can do within the book of John to get closer to God. So I'm glad that you're with me, and I'm excited to start this. So John begins with this very, very obvious connection with Genesis. So the writer of John, is wanting to connect this directly to Genesis 1. So John begins by saying, "In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. He was with God in the beginning. Through him all things were made. Without him nothing was made that has been made. In him was life, and that life was the light of men. The light shines in the darkness, but the darkness has not understood it." That was just the first 5 verses of John. I want to talk a little bit about the meaning of the word logos. And I could paraphrase this, but I'm going to go ahead and read this to you. This is from my favorite Bible, the Archaeological Study Bible. This is great. That's a Star Wars symbol. So anyway, this book this version of the Bible has got so much in it in terms of the meanings, the etymology of a lot of the words, and has these little sections within these passages, which really do a lot of explaining for me. So anyway, I want to read this to you in terms of a real cosmic setting here with the. Ooh, can you hear that? It's thundering outside. It's kind of spooky. But anyway, we are going to be fine. We're fine. There's nothing. I've seen way too much Scooby-Doo. Way too much Scooby-Doo. Anyway, suddenly I need a big sandwich. I don't know why, but I feel like Shaggy. So anyway, we're going to look at the meaning of the word logos here. So let's refocus on logos instead of Scooby-Doo. So let me just read here. The word logos, however, also had a rich tradition in Greek thought. While logos can be a very general term, meaning simply, quote, word, account, explanation, or thing, end quote, the philosopher Heraclitus, who was born in 535 and died in 475 BC. So this is prior to Christ by quite a bit here, 5 centuries. He used it in the sense of an ordering principle for the universe. Now I want to focus on that. An ordering principle for the universe. Thus, the logos is the divine logic that gives order to the universe. Okay? Heraclitus appears to have associated it with fire and to have linked it with reason within human beings. All right? This sense of logos was most fully developed by the Stoics, who taught that the universe was permeated with the Logos that gave order and rationality to all things. In late Stoicism, this Logos could be equated with pneuma, P-N-E-U-M-A, or spirit, a kind of compound of fire and air permeated by reason. There was a Logos within each individual person. So this is where we're getting at. There was a Logos within each individual person, i.e. the human reason, and a Logos that pervaded the universe, i.e. the rationality that governs the world. By extension, the Logos that within human beings enabled them, here it is, to move in harmony with the Logos of the universe. Those who were governed by passions and emotions, however, were thought to have turned away from the universal Logos and to have become bestial in their behavior. This concept provided the basis for the Stoic ethical system. I want to focus on that because as we begin this study, this is a huge deal. I don't believe that there's one person, say the Pope, who has the direct link, and we all just should be grateful for that person having that link, and we should all just take it that he's the one who can be closest. I don't believe that there is predestination. I don't believe that I have no freedom. I believe that I have a lot of freedom of choice. I believe that I have a tremendous amount of freedom that God has given me. I believe we all do. And within that freedom, I have something that can grow. And this is the idea of the Logos, that I have connection with the universal Logos, that I have connection with what Jesus had connection with. And I want to skip ahead here. And I want to read to you something that I preached on this past Sunday here at St. Paul's. It's from John 15, and it starts with verse 15. So 15 in John. I no longer call you servants. Okay? God does not call us servants anymore. Because a servant does not know his master's business. Instead, I have called you friends, for everything that I learned from my Father, I have made known to you. For everything, I'm repeating this, for everything that I learned from my Father, I have made known to you. So that is remarkable. And it goes right back to this idea of the Logos. So if everything that Christ knew, everything that he knows, is accessible to us, the question is, how do we gain that access? How do we use it responsibly? How do we connect with this universal Logos and live in harmony with the Logos of the universe? I just got done doing a video down at the Menomonee River. Now it's pouring down rain outside. And by the way, I don't hear any thunder anymore, so I'm okay. But I just did that meditation down at the Menomonee River, just above the falls. And I desire that. I desire to have the peace that passes all understanding and to be in harmony with the world and be in harmony with this universal Logos. That's what we're after. So I hope you have that. I hope you have that sense of peace and the sense of rhythm that the universe gives us. And that's what we need to search for, and that is within this Gospel of John. And we're gonna get there, and we're gonna talk about meditation. We're gonna talk about a word called hesychasm next week, and we're gonna talk about some of the things which will help you really begin to have some tools in your toolbox, so to speak, so that you can really pursue that and find that harmony and that rhythm and that peace which God has for you. Awesome. All right. Well, I'm going to go home and get something to eat, relax, and enjoy the evening. This is Monday. I think it's May 3rd. Tomorrow is May 4th, so May the 4th be with you for all you Star Wars fans. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.